The spring football season has come to an end back on Saturday in Hattiesburg in a defensive battle that led to a 10-6 win for the Gold team in the annual Southern Miss spring game. Sophomore quarterback Tate Watley had huge completions of 44 and 64 yards to Jordan Mitchell and Trevor Terry, with Terry serving as one of the game's 2 touchdowns. Watley finished the scrimmage by completing 9 of his 15 passes for 203 yards, while counterpart Jack Abraham went 18 of 27 through the air for 191 yards and a score. Trey Davis had a pair of picks for the Gold team and looked sharp in coverage after missing all of last season with an injury. The Golden Eagles are now 137 days from their season opener against Elkhorn State. That comes up August the 30th. Mississippi State closed out their spring slate as well on Saturday in Starkville. That saw the Maroon team blow out the White team 50-10. Junior QB Keaton Thompson finished strong after a slow start. 9 of 18, 106 yards, 3 touchdowns. On the ground, the Maroon team running backs combined for just 82 yards, rushing for 3 touchdowns. Kylan Hill had 9 carries for 47 yards and a score, and a day of vast improvement for the Dogs.
I think it was a good day, and we're certainly very excited. And I thought it was in terms of spring games and kind of the format was, I don't want to say disjointed, but what we needed to do based on our numbers at certain positions. I thought we got a lot out of it and walked off the field better than we walked on it.
After dropping their first 2 games of a 4-game home series with the Mets, the Atlanta Braves finished off a series split last night at SunTrust Park. Braves homered 3 times, getting blasts from Josh Donaldson, Nick Markakis, and Charlie Culberson as the Braves beat up reigning Cy Young Award-winning pitcher Jacob deGrom. Julio Teheran settled in nicely, going 6 1/3, giving up just 1 run for his first quality start of the year. The 9-6 Braves will open up a 3-game series with Arizona tomorrow night. Out to Augusta we go for the final day of the 83rd Masters. Tiger trying to chase down that man, Francesco Molinari, but the 36-year-old Italian is making it difficult on himself. Par 5 15th, he goes from rough to water. And in an instant, his hopes at a major title were gone. He'd finished 2 strokes off the pace for 5th place. Could Brooks Koepka take advantage of Molinari's fall from the top spot? 18th green, Koepka misses, pulling it from just a few feet away. That was the difference between a playoff and a victory for the man wearing red on Sunday. It's Tiger with a tap in for bogey. Woods hangs on with a 13 under for the weekend. Tiger is your Masters champion in 2019. It's Woods' first major in over a decade, his first Masters championship in 14 years.
I was just trying to plod my way along the golf course all day, just plod my way around. And then all of a sudden I had the lead, and coming up 18, it was just trying to make a 5, and it's overwhelming. I think it's just because of what has transpired, and last year I was just very lucky to be playing again, but it's just unreal for me to experience this.
Woods now moves to within 3 major wins of Jack Nicklaus, whose 18 is the most of all time. And on Saturday night, the NASCAR Cup Series was in Richmond for the Toyota Owners 400. It had been 25 races since Martin Truex Jr. had found victory lane. He'd never won at a short track in 81 starts, but those 2 streaks put to bed. Truex fending off Joey Logano for the last couple of laps to earn his 20th career win, his first for Joe Gibbs Racing. Joe Gibbs Racing, as you documented earlier, dominating this season, 6 of 9 wins going to that team.
Well, I told you I'm a big fan of Joe Gibbs, so way to go, Joe.
You've thrown Jimmy Johnson out the door.
I'm a Jimmy Johnson fan, but my brother played for the Redskins in the 80s, and so Joe Gibbs is the coach.